Hello everyone and welcome back to The Sims 4. Today we are building a split level home. And basically a split level home is when inside the house we use both the level of the foundation and the level of the grass to our advantage to create more of a dynamic look to the floors. I mean, you're gonna see what I mean in a little bit, but I did spend quite a bit of time working on this little entrance here, just because the start of the home is always a little bit slower because you're still trying to get a feel for what this house is gonna be like, you know? So, yeah, that did take a bit of time, and the layout, I don't know, I guess the layout didn't take very long. Another thing that I want to talk about today is I got an internship, so that means I'm not going to have that much time to work on my YouTube channel, which is awful because I really love editing videos. It's actually like so calming for me and one of my favorite things to do. In fact, I probably like it more than building homes. But I really like the kitchen here. It's small, but it's raised up on that foundation level. Also, we did an interesting thing with the fridge there. I saw someone else do that, so I figured, why not? And to my knowledge, it's usable. I didn't actually test it out, so I apologize for that. Also, we have a really cool office right inside. It's like inside the middle of the house, which I think is really cool. And I put windows all around it. And I really like the tinted windows, like the light blue tinted windows from Spa, whatever it was called. The Spa Day, maybe? Spa expansion pack? You know what I mean. Yeah, I really love those windows. Huge fan of them. The roofing of this house, I just want to say, we need like more options on what the roof texture, should I say, looks like. Just because I went with black on the roof, but I really didn't feel like it should have been black, you know? I felt like it should have been a lighter color. However, all of the lighter roofs had like this weird texture to them, and I really hated how it looked. So for me, the best look was this black color on the roof, even though I feel like it still doesn't fit with the house as well. Lately, I've been really obsessed with like diagonal floor patterns. I tried to do one on the roof with the grass, but it looked a little weird, so I just changed that up. But I like for entrances and stuff to use diagonal pieces of the floor. And in case you didn't know, how you do that is you hit Control F on your keyboard and it changes normal square tiles, floor tiles, to a diagonal floor tile. So it's a very useful tool, and I've been using it a lot more lately. So the back of the house, it was a bit flat, and I wanted it to be a little bit more dynamic. You know, we just wanted to add a little bit more to it. So I did a back porch, and then I did a pool. The landscaping on this house was very simple, but I mean, I've always spent so much time on landscaping, and I felt like with this house, it didn't even need to be that fancy anyway, just because it was a modern house, and I felt like minimalist landscaping would be better, so we did plop a few trees, but I didn't do anything crazy with the landscaping just because I didn't really feel like the house needed it that much. Yeah. So we're plopping in some saucer lights here. I use the saucer lights all the time just because I'm lazy, maybe? I don't know. I just kind of like how they look. Because some of the other lights, they give off like yellow and stuff and like other like orangey colors, and I'm not really a fan of yellow light and orange light. I'm just a fan of plain white light. I just feel like it captures the colors of the house a lot better than yellow light would, because obviously that's going to turn everything a bit more yellow. So, oh yeah, to this entranceway we use half walls. We use quite a bit of half walls in this house. I feel like it just adds a little bit more to the floor plan. And I feel like it looks fun. It might make that space, I don't know. I was gonna say bigger, but it doesn't. I don't know, maybe it just makes it feel like there's a bit more? Who knows, but those posters from, I think they're from Cool Kitchen. I never realized that there was like cool colors to them and stuff. I only just saw that like brown chicken thing. And yeah, so now that I know that there's way cooler prints on it, I've been using them a lot more and I really love them. In fact, I used it to tie in that pink cabinet right there. So yeah, I think that I was able to tie in all of the colors pretty evenly in this little dining room area, and I'm very happy with it. We removed those paintings in a bit, the like pink and blue ones, and we replaced it with windows just because I realized that we need more windows in this house, considering like the only windows were inside, like interior windows, so you don't even see outside. So yeah. Also, I realized that you can put stuff on the like ledge on the half wall, but I didn't actually do anything with it just because I felt that it looked a bit weird in this circumstance, but I think I'm going to use that for sure later. So now we are going to be working on the like living room / lounge room area. It's pretty simple. I struggled trying to figure out what to do in here. Like, I knew the layout of furniture I wanted, but I was struggling with colors and stuff like that. I end up doing like a darker look with hints of like green. I don't know if I'm super happy with it, but I still think it looks pretty good. The only reason I'm not super happy with it is because the room itself is a bit dark. Like, I use dark colors, whereas the rest of the build is lighter colors. And I don't really like to stray from color palettes, but I still think it looks okay. I added like a floor like strip thing, but that looks so weird, so I deleted it later. So just bear with me as we look at that gross like bright green floor strip that just doesn't even match the house. Yeah, under the stairs we do a table. with plants. Again, not sure if I'm super happy with it, but it's okay. Where are we going now? We are going into the study, or the office, whatever you want to call it. It's a pretty simple room. We just made use of whites and tans. Like a light tan? Like a wood color? Light wood color, yes. And it was a really simple room, so yeah. We go into the bedroom now. This room I used like light blues and kind of like a tan, like an orangish tan, which looks great because blue and orange are contrasting colors. So it's very pleasing to the eye to look at those colors mixed together. They are opposite on the color wheel. So, since it was more of a light blue, we used kind of more of a tan orange rather than a super bright orange, just because I felt that might be a little bit overpowering. This room actually has, I believe, 2 dressers. One that is the tan color and another that is the blue. Oh, also, I have been using the filters in the search to my advantage during this build because when I want to have a color palette in a room, you know, I just search by color, and I ended up with some stuff that I didn't even like notice was that type of color or whatever. So that's pretty cool. This bathroom is pretty simple. Like, it took me probably 2 seconds to make. And then we put a little couch in the entrance area just because I felt like it was a little bit boring. So the next room that we are making is the kids' room. There is 2 beds, so there's room for 2 kids. So basically this is a family house. You can have 2 adults, like 2 parents, and 2 kids. I really wish that they had, you know, that like lime color I had in the dining room? I wish that they had one of these beds that was that color. And I mean, just once again, you know, struggling with the Sims 4 color choices on furniture. It bothers me so much. I mean, I really feel like we should have a color wheel. And I mean, it could even be like, you know, selected colors, not just a pure color wheel. But yeah, that is the house. I hope that you guys all enjoyed, and let me know in the comments below. Make sure that you like and subscribe, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye!